So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another breaking news, and let me show you guys how I feel right now this week, okay? I feel like the following. On a roller coaster going up and down and up and down. This is exactly how I feel this week. Monday, we went up. Tuesday, we went down. Monday we went down. Tuesday we went up. Wednesday we went down. Down. Thursday we went up yesterday, and today we are going down. So it's a roller coaster, and it's crazy, guys. And today's reasoning, because there's always a reason, right? Like the market says, okay, what brings the market down today? And this time it's actually the big tech. The big tech is causing big crash, at least, if you consider the percentage points of the futures compared to the other days, minus 2%. We are down in all the major futures here. The S&P 500 minus 2%, Dow Jones minus 2%, Nasdaq futures minus 2%, Russell 2000 also minus 1.6%, so quite heavily as of this recording. Now let's have a look quickly what is going on. So first of all, I would like to show you that what is important in terms of economic data is the retail sales in Germany. Then we have the consumer price index in Germany, the gross domestic product in Europe as well. So a couple of economic factors. Then on Saturday we will have the PMI, non-manufacturing in China, which is also interesting, and Monday we will have the ISM manufacturing PMI for the October. So those are the dates and informations that are coming from the economy, which will determine, how we are doing in terms of the economic reboot, I would say. And then we are having a couple of earnings today as well. So before the market opens, we have AbbVie, we have ExxonMobil, Chevron, Honeywell as well. Then we have Baidu is reporting, and other than that, FLIR system might be also interesting for the one or the other. They are doing this thermo gadgets that very good product. Actually, I have to put the light in red of the studio, obviously, because we are going down today. So let's have a start into the overall news. Okay, so the markets or the news outlets are saying that the reason for the downturn is because Apple shares fell 4% in extending trading after the tech giant reported a 16% decline in iPhone sales, failed to offer investors any guidance for the quarter ahead. Let me just say following for you, okay? I think, first of all, you need to understand that the delay of the iPhone caused, obviously, less sales because people were waiting for the new iPhone, and the iPhone sales, the first at least, were not counted into the last quarter, and so on and so forth. So, they had less sales, and the sales of the iPhones are declining. But you have to consider, we have still, a health crisis going on. A lot of people don't want to buy a $1,000 phone. So for that situation, I think it's not that bad, right? And, the people said, okay, the iPad and Mac sales couldn't, catch up those sales of the iPhone. Yes, of course, because, the iPhone is such a different product that brings the overall situation up, the overall revenue situation up for Apple like no other product, right? And finally, I would like to say that also the guidance that they, didn't offer is the same situation that they did also since the start of the health crisis. So nothing new there as well. Then we have Amazon. Amazon fell about 2% after a really great quarter. Okay, so I don't know if the investors just expected even more than that, or the people didn't like what was said in the earnings call, which was, for example, that they want to spend, $30 billion in capex for, preparing for all of that. And I think, that's who doesn't understand that, a company like Amazon spending so much to just grow further and further, these guys are not to be helped. So I think both companies, had solid quarters, okay numbers. Specifically, Amazon had fantastic numbers, and Apple didn't disappoint. I would say it's just adapted to the overall situation. So nothing like critical. However, it brings the market down. That is enough to bring the market down. However, though we having interesting October, the shares in Asia post a 4% gain in October. Okay, so as you can see, in Asia the markets are doing not that bad. And further than that, we are having good news also on the health situation here, with Moderna says yesterday that they are preparing for the global launch of their vaccine and taking already 1.1 billion in deposits, and they have already supply agreements with North America, with Middle East, with other regions of the world. And so we are very near to the first vaccines going to the clients around the world. Also UK saying, Oxford said to the hospitals, be ready, in November we will distribute the first vaccines to you guys. So I'm quite positive that soon enough, towards the end of the year, we will see much better, let's say, sentiment of the investors towards the overall situation, right? And the lockdowns obviously will help the governments to get this under control. Now, how much does a vaccine cost, by the way? And this question was answered between $33 and $37. So interesting to know if someone knows you. So almost $40 per vaccine. Make sure to follow me on my second channel, Wolf of Dubai 2. The link is obviously in the description, as well as on the main page on the right side. You can subscribe to it. And then I have some good news for all the Netflix investors out there, okay? So we are seeing that Netflix do the right step to, get more revenue, which is rising the prices. So on Netflix on Thursday raised the prices of its standard and premium plans to $13.99 and $17.99 per month respectively. And the entry-level basic plan remains at $8.99, the same price that was introduced last year. So the Netflix stocks went up 4% because this is, another great step to have more revenue for Netflix. And further, we are having some really good numbers from the election voting people that participate, okay? More than 80 million Americans have cast ballots in the presidential election, according to a tally from U.S. election project at the University of Florida, setting the stage for the highest participation rate in over a century. So lots and lots of people want to vote, which is fantastic. So that's definitely positive news here. Activision Blizzard had also a fantastic quarter with $1.77 billion versus $1.67 billion expected. Also, the earnings per share was a little bit better, obviously because of the new Call of Duty and the World of Warcraft franchises that helped the earnings and smashing the expectations. And we are diving into Tesla. So Panasonic is apparently a little bit scared, right? Because they just announced, hey, we have the considerable know-how for that battery, said Panasonic CFO. We're starting on working on it immediately after the Tesla Battery Day, and we are also preparing to set up a prototype production line in parallel. And they also said they want to increase additional production capacity at the Gigafactory Nevada next year. So as you can see, Panasonic is a little bit scared that Tesla, it's running away, but I think both companies need each other still, because Tesla should just produce as many batteries as possible, because there's just so much demand for them. And I think that this is something that is very, very important, and that they work together still. And it seems that Panasonic heard, you know, the alarm, and just jumped on it. And this is a great news for Tesla. More Tesla news also, that Tesla officially now increased the price of the full self-driving package to $10,000. We know also that they are planning to put like a subscription model, because $10,000 is a lot of cash. However, it's really important that to understand, you know, this is great for Tesla, because this is mostly profit, because the software, you know, once produced, it can produce unlimited numbers of revenue, and this is obviously very, very great. And finally, Tesla is saying that they will introduce a new service center every single week in 2021, which is fantastic, because service was always, you know, the Achilles part of Tesla. However, they are working on that. So I think that's all that you need to know. I hope you have a fantastic start into the best weekend, into the Halloween weekend, guys. Make sure to stay safe, and have a fantastic day and successful day on the stock market today, the last day of October for now.